Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gaming with me, Tony Mo, and welcome back to another episode of Fallout Adventure Time. This is sort of the rebirth of Fallout Adventure Time because we're on a brand new character, our second character on our second playthrough. This is something that I was really looking forward to doing. We're doing more of a lone vault wanderer style character. We are going to be using Dogmeat though. It's just going to be me and good old Dogmeat, so sort of a, the lone man and his best friend. We're going to be focusing on automatic weapons this time around rather than single fire, and we're going to be pretty much ignoring the main story as much as we possibly can. This is going to be very much a sort of role-playing playthrough, so really just me utilizing Fallout 4 as a big open sandbox. I mean, look at all of that unexplored territory that we now have to explore once again, and I feel like it's going to feel like the first time all over again, and I think this is going to be a great platform to continue the Fallout Adventure series into 2016, as well as along with any DLC that we may see from Bethesda for Fallout 4 as we move into 2016. I'm very excited about this. I hope you guys are too. We'll take a quick look at my character build just so you guys can get an idea of what I've decided to go with. So we're playing a high charisma character here. We've got a decent amount of strength, intelligence, endurance, and agility, though trying to keep those stats kind of all even and balanced, but I did want to dump a few extra points into charisma so I didn't have to be so irritated by my inability to pass a lot of those conversation situations. I'm sure though there's going to be opportunities where I wish I had high intelligence, but that's just the way I wanted to roll. So no real straightforward purpose here today. Now that we have such a big open map, we really can just kind of set out in any direction and explore. However, we have stumbled upon this small sort of factory location here, so I do feel that it is worth going inside and seeing what is up. I'm really excited about this. It's funny because, when you first start playing Fallout 4, obviously super stoked into it, enamored by the entire world. And then I have to admit, I became a little bit upset and jaded, the more I got into the game, the more I experienced it, because the main story, to me was just, it felt extremely forced and linear, and I really didn't care for the direction and the risk that they decided to take for it. It didn't pay off for me personally. I found it to be far less enjoyable than anything they've previously done. And I've, maintained the fact that I felt some of the best moments I've had in Fallout 4 were just when I was out, in the open world exploring, which is why I am really very much looking forward to modders, soon removing, the sort of main story and giving us the ability to do sort of random character starts out in the open world. That kind of stuff made Skyrim super replayable for me, and also was the most fun that I had in Skyrim. I love, sort of role-playing characters. To me, that's what makes big open world games like this so freaking enjoyable. So I'm really excited to try and, sort of make that happen pre-mod here on the Xbox One with this character build that we're doing. Dogmeat also kicking some serious butt. Cool thing about charisma is that we can spend a lot of points down the line to make Dogmeat more effective, as well as to make us a little bit more effective when we're starting to deal with wild animals and things like that. It'll be cool to actually have the ability to pacify, wild animals. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Super stoked about it. Get a chems lab in here. Dogmeat sketching out a little bit. It's alright, boy. It's alright. At this point, I'm just gonna kind of... Oh, we got a radiation storm. I thought there was some sort of a storm rolling in. I was like, what's going on here? Alright. Doesn't seem like too much else in here. We'll kind of like scavenge the outside area here. We didn't go into this other building either. Anything hiding out back here, perhaps? We got a poor old settler. She's got a military ammo bag. I'm not actually sure what the purpose of just the bag is. And we've got a safe. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock this bad boy. Oh, you're gonna tell me how to lockpick all over again. I've only been doing it since Morrowind. I think I'm alright, guys.
Got it.
Cool, cool. Got some decent stuff here. Shotgun shells and pre-more money. Not a bad find. Oh, we got a ghoul out here. Well, how much ammo we sit on for the pipe pistol? Not much. I'm thinking I might do a little bit of melee, try and kind of build a sort of, I don't know what you'd call it, maybe a roguish type build, somebody who can do some close quarters sort of stealth melee, also utilize, automatic weapons up close. I like the idea of that, What do we got here? We got the pepper mill. teddy bear and the wooden spoon is just all I don't even know what was going on in here. I don't think I can put a story to that one. That's just a whole lot of freaking weirdness. Let's go ahead and just do a quick save real quick. Yeah, so I got this switchblade. I'm not sure this is the best way to go about, initiating my my entry into a melee character build, but it is what it is. Looks like we got a nice little shack right over here too to check out. It's got some Christmassy type holiday lights going on there, right? A little bit festive. Also hearing some bloat flies coming up from behind us. Adios, bloat fly. We're actually playing, interestingly enough, on hard this time around. I'm not actually going to play in survival difficulty again. I wasn't actually really into survival difficulty. I played through it for the sake of my first playthrough just because I felt like I wanted to. But I have to say that I feel that at the end of the day, survival difficulty actually stripped away some of the enjoyment, especially towards the end game. For me, it's just like constantly wasting so much ammunition and just fusion cores for these really long, dragged out fights that just, they did not end up, feeling rewarding or enjoyable. They just felt frustrating at the end of the day. All right, dog meat, onward. Let's take a look at the map, kind of just set a vague direction here. Let's go. Let's just head for this road. Let's move our marker. It seems like a good direction. Probably helps if I turn off my light here. There's also a lot of locations on my first playthrough that I just chose to sort of ignore because my plan was to actually go back and do them on a second playthrough. Vault 81, for example.
Don't make the guy suffer.
Please, we can work this out.
Quiet. You're annoying, you synth. Don't come any closer, friend. This doesn't concern you.
Please, help! They're going to kill me.
Shut up.
Look,
Oh, let's see what's going on here.
No one has to die.
Fat chance. This synth has been watching us for weeks. Knows everything about us. We let this thing go. How long before it comes back with its institute buddies to put us down? Why the hell would we risk that?
You need to let him go. Think about it. If he meant to hurt you, wouldn't he have done it already?
I would never do that. You're my friends.
They got a point, Fred. He's had all the chances in the world to harm us. Maybe we should just let him go.
All right. But if I ever see you again, I'm putting one right between your eyes.
Oh my God. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Just get the hell out of here.
Hey, thanks again. Here, I want you to have this.
Cool. 14 whole caps, man. That was worth some negotiation. I feel the power of charisma though now, and it's empowering. I feel like I could save the world, or something like that. I think that's actually a conversation that one of you guys just recently were telling me about on one of the old episodes of the Pipcast, if I remember correctly. So that's kind of cool that I happened to stumble into that. I'm pretty sure that's the exact conversation I remember someone was just telling me about. So that's awesome to finally stumble onto that. Oh, you know what I didn't do, and we're definitely gonna have to do? I never went and actually got the alien blaster in my first playthrough. Again, it was one of those ones I feel like, I was just gonna save it till the second one. Cool, cool, level up. All right, let's check it out. All right, so let's see where we should put a point next. I love having all this charisma selection down here. You can see I put some stuff in here with good old dog meat, and now he has the chance to cripple a limb. 30% less damage. I can't do 0.2 in that yet. I think gun nut. Okay, I really just want to make sure we're kind of set with at least 1 point on all of the important stuff early on here. We could do big leagues. Let's do big leagues. All right, here we go. Let's check this place out. The Walden Pond. Looks like a cesspit, and I do believe. No, that's okay. That's just that's a plant. It's a plant. It's all good. I'm just waiting for Mirelurks because this just seems like a Mirelurky place, if you know what I mean. Got a kickball. Oh. Well, I couldn't make that happen. I was trying to shoot it across. I was trying to shoot it across the pond here. What's going on here? This, you know, there's got to be something here. We got a small building up here. I'm looking for anything that seems investigatory or something like that. Oh, there we go. We got a drainage pipe. Does anybody remember the Elder Scrolls? The first thing you crawl out of is a drainage pipe after escaping through the sewers. Hearing the big news. Oh, this is okay. We found it, guys. I'm like, I hope I happen to stumble into at least one cool place while I'm doing this episode, and I think this may be it. Who's Tweez? Yeah, chill out. Oh god. I don't want to like just murder this guy, but you start hitting my dog with a pool stick, and I'm sorry. It's gonna be game over for you, bro. You were a bear, now you're a headless, dead bear, and you're on fire. Dog meat. Come on, boy, it's all you. Well, I got a nice... Oh, okay, there's a lot more guys in here. Let's be quick about this, shall we? I could use some ammunition if this guy has any. I don't think he does. Oh, wow, we're really low on ammo here. Alright, let's hit him with the shotgun when they come around the corner. That's the plan. Hasta la vista, bro. Alright. We'll stop role-playing as a 1970s surfer, because that's just not me. Dog meat. Can you get that guy? Oh, gift shop key. Yo, we've stumbled onto something cool here. I'm up for this. We got some pipe pistol ammo. Let's go ahead and see if we can't take out Whiplash here. It's Whiplash! Oh, Whip, if you're watching this, man, I found you. Turns out you're a psychopathic scavenger in a different reality. Psycho, dirty water. I'd like to make my way through here, but it's not really currently happening with all this fire about. Let's not spend a stim pack. I definitely think I've got some food we can eat here. Just kind of heal ourselves up a little bit. Aid. Do we got anything that actually looks good? Okay, grilled radstag, that sounds good to me. What do we got for weapons here that I picked up? I don't think I picked up anything that we can use right now. Got the minigun, we're sitting on no ammunition for that. The like pistol. Alright. We're doing alright here. More shotguns. These guys seem to really dig the double barrel. There was one more of them alive. And I'm almost positive they ran away, so we'll have to see if they show up later on. This place is a mess. Like, it just looks more like a mess than anything else, but got some nice clean cram there, and we've got a safe gift shop key. Sweet. Drugs, and some fragmentation mines, and a stealth boy, a stim pack, and an overdue book. We're taking it all because we're dirty thief. We're dirty thieving from the dirty thieves. Bottle cap mine. This is a sweet little place, man. I'm gonna be completely honest. I am liking this little place here because it's filled with some really good loot. We got the mining helmet, 10mm rounds. Yes, thank you. Let's go ahead and switch back to our 10mm pistol here. Got some jet, some scalpel. This is, look at that, Big Jim. We got a legendary pipe wrench. Awesome. All right. I feel like somebody needs to write an entire song about Big Jim. Mr. G, where are you at? You need to write a song about Big Jim here. We got Butcher Pete, and then we just need a song about Big Jim. Alright. Let's make our way into the Walden Pond gift shop. So it looks like this was the gift shop that we saw, obviously right on the edge of the lake there, that we sort of just stumbled into using the secret back entrance, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion entrance. Load times. I'm really looking forward to the full mod tools being released. It's kind of going to be like, you know, sort of a huge revisit, I think, for Fallout 4 on the channel, because right now I'm spending so much time playing it. Oh! I'm telling you, man, they use those things to trigger explosions and stuff. It's so crazy. You You know, right now playing it on the Xbox, we're playing 30 frames per second. We got long load times. It's gonna be a completely different ball game when we're playing it on the PC with mods and graphic upgrades all over the place. It's gonna look gorgeous. Looking forward to it. I think one of the oddest mods that I want to see happen for Fallout 4 is a mod that covers all of Boston in snow. I would just love to have it be winter in Boston. I think that would be so wicked cool. And I think that is one of the things that I would have loved to have seen Bethesda do, is like, you know, have 4 seasons. Speaking winter jacket and jeans, speaking of the 4 seasons, I think it would be so cool to actually see 4 seasons occur, you know, in the wasteland as you're adventuring and exploring and going through the game and the story, and, you know, you've got winter, spring, and summer going on. It'd just be so wicked awesome.
I've been thinking about this for a long
Hello?
time. I know what I'm talking about here.
Yes?
Excuse me.
Bullshit.
Yeah?
You can't just put something between 2 pieces of bread and claim it's a sandwich. Does that mean a loaf of bread is
Yeah.
technically a bread sandwich?
Technically, yes, but you wouldn't eat it all at once like that, so it doesn't matter. How you hold it matters.
Talk all you want, man. You put that piece of Mirelurk meat between 2 pieces of bread, but it still ain't a sandwich.
Well, what the hell would you call it then?
Disgusting.
These guys. Do you hear these two guys? I'd have to agree with the guy on the right, man. I mean, if you put 2 pieces of Mirelurk between, or a piece of Mirelurk meat between a piece of bread, 2 pieces of bread, it's most definitely a sandwich. It's most definitely a sandwich. I guess it's just all about the flavors, you know? And I guess you would say it's how you hold it. If you eat it with a fork, you know, I don't know. It's debatable as to whether or not it's a sandwich, but maybe it could still be a sandwich and you've just chosen to not eat it with a fork. We have found Stonehenge in car form. That's what I'm talking about. I haven't seen any of this. I missed this on my first playthrough. And again, I think the density of the world of Fallout 4, it can be a bit overwhelming, passively overwhelming, because the way you look at it is you feel like it's underwhelming, right? I have felt, now that I've played the entire game, that the overall world design is a little bit underwhelming, especially if I compare it to something like Skyrim, which is an older game from Bethesda. But I think a lot of it does have to do with how much is mashed into one area. It's easy to find one location and then feel like you should just move on to the next thing, you know, that's in the distance. You know, you don't realize there's 3 or 4 more interesting things within like the same 100-yard radius. So you miss stuff like that, you know. I think this is going to be, you know, one of those instances where my second playthrough is really going to be kind of, you know, it's going to open my eyes up to a lot of things that I missed on the first playthrough, and it's definitely going to alter my opinion further than my opinion has already been altered after playing through the story and so on and so forth. So, all right, well, that looks like it does look like we can get up to this overpass, but, you know, I kind of want to just leave it there, and, you know, we'll continue to move forward. I'm really enjoying, you know, revisiting this map for the first time. It just, it really feels fresh. It feels like there's a lot of new stuff here, and I really want to, you know, kind of follow this road. I think would be a great idea to cut through this main road here and kind of just, you know, go from location to location over the next several episodes and just kind of see what we can find, you know, because I think this is an area of the map that I really did ignore in my first playthrough. I didn't spend a lot of time in it, so I feel like that'll be quite a little bit of fun. And at the same time, you guys are going to get to watch me build my character, you know, see how my character grows and changes as we move through the course of this playthrough in bits and pieces. It's going to be awesome. I'm really stoked about it. If you guys have started a second playthrough on Fallout 4, I would definitely like to hear how it's been going for you. Have you really been finding a lot of locations that you missed the first time around? You know, how have you been impressed by the amount of locations that you missed the first time around that you're now seeing on the second time? Or did you really thoroughly, you know, sort of scrape down and comb over the map on your first playthrough, and you're actually finding your second playthrough to be a little bit underwhelming? I would definitely like to hear your thoughts, your opinions on how your second playthrough is going, or if you still haven't started one but you're planning on doing so very soon, maybe you want to share your character build, feel free to leave it down in the comments section below. Last episode of Fallout Adventure Time before the holiday and possibly before the new year. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going ahead and recording the final part of the holiday special, which I'll be throwing up on Christmas Eve. it's going to be exciting. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm going to take a couple days off, spend some time with the family over the course of the weekend. I hope you guys do the same thing. I hope you've got some time off from work, and you can also have the opportunity to spend some time with your family and friends and play some games on your own time. If you have any other questions for me regarding the new playthrough, the new character build, or anything you saw in this episode, feel free to leave it down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.